In particular, as far as I remember, he must have been behind and was catching up quite well. So never count Ronnie out of a match before it's over. This was game number 41, and it just went to Dimitri Jungo, who is leading the match by a score of 27-14. Another almost perfect break, except that both of the second row balls this time missed the middle pocket. The rack must have been quite good, because you can see the 10 ball is exactly in its spot, which is usually a sign for the rack of being absolutely perfect, or else the 10 tends to move. Unfortunately for Ronnie, the one ball didn't quite go where it usually tends to end up. Very nice safety shot by Ronald. It was interesting, by the way, because he just barely missed the 10 ball, and actually he could have glanced off and then the 1 ball might have gone in. But that didn't happen, so it's a great shot. Dimitri, of course, calling the 1 ball. He's going to jump over the edge of the 5 into the cushion between the 2 and 8 ball and try and hit the 1. And he comes incredibly close and scratches. That was a tough roll, very close to perfect execution. Very close. We're going to have this, by the way, I should first announce the score, I think. This was game number 42. It goes to Ronald Regli, who is trailing the match by 15 games to 27. And we're now going to have game number 43 first, and then take another 5-minute break, just 5 minutes. Fünfzehn. That's correct, yes. The score is 27 Dimitri, 15 Ronald. Ronald just made a very nice shot and is now going to play probably a carom shot. The only problem here is that the direction of the one ball, because it looks as if, from my perspective, the one ball is going into the direction of the 10, 5 and 7, unless he hits it a little harder. But, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It didn't look as if you could hit the 6 and not make it, but that's just what happened. Again, the way I see it, Dimitri is going to leave himself a carom shot on the 5 ball. He's going to contact the 5 ball and make the 7 ball into the middle pocket and push the 5 towards the corner pocket there for a roughly straight-in shot, just as he did. And now, I think, you should not underestimate the fact that you want to be on the right side of the 6. Many, well, less experienced players tend to just knock in the ball and then see where they are on the 6 ball, which I think is a huge mistake. You decide for either side, which he just did, and then stick to that side. Dimitri just over-punched the cue ball a little bit. And he also overhit this one a little, and is probably now going to shoot it into the middle pocket instead of the intended corner. Like I said earlier, after this game we're going to have a short break, 5 minutes only. And this was game number 43, and it goes to Dimitri Jungo, who is leading the match by 28 games to 50. Currently the score is 28 to 15 in favor of Dimitri Jungo, who is going to break. And Dimitri makes 2 balls on the break and gets perfect position on the 1 ball. This is one of those almost roadmap-like kind of layouts, what the Americans call a Cosmo, because all he needs to do is get roughly straight in on the 4 ball, and that should be it. As I predicted, he's straight in on the 4, play a stop shot to get on the 5 ball. It's better to check because you don't want to run into the 9 here. Just decide on whether you want to stay on one or the other side of the ball. Oops, that slid over a tiny little bit, but I think it's natural to go forward and slide off the 9 or draw it one rail. Yeah. Very nicely done. This is game number 44. And it goes to Dimitri Jungo, who is leading the match by a score of 29 games to 15.